Alright. Good times. Alrighty then. Is there any more this way? I don't recall. I just hiccup, by the way. It's pretty awesome. Nah. Okay. Green door style, even. We just used our green card. We need the blue key. Find it. Don't make me come over there. Water gem. People say I lack substance. Water gem. Which is basically HP 5. Max HP up by 15%. Adds a Thalus. Revives and heals all HP for one ally. Ally style, even. Diamond Deuced. Bum 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 bum. Rick's at 30,000 HP like a cool dude. Oh, good times. Alright, this comes out here. This thing. That's all that's out here, but we don't want to worry about such shenanigans right now. We really don't. By law. Because we gotta get the freaking blue key. Blue suede goo. Wins the bout. Again, we need the blue key. I don't have the blue key. Okay. Good times. Tasty medicine. You got something with your eyes? Because this is the second time you're checking my contents. With your eyes? Shouldn't it be in your eyes? EA Sports. It's in my ass. Okay. Tasty medicine. An edible Eastern medicine that can easily be poisonous. Poisonous style. Tasty medicine. Takes aged miso, vintage wine, 2 maple sugar, 5 kibbled salt, 5 fresh herbs, 2 dragon beans, and 4 black pepper. An edible Eastern medicine that can easily become poisonous. Covers 12,000 HP and cures KO. Looks like some kind of soup. But okay. Sure, why not? Might as well. Hello there, sir. Cure-all bomb. I'm locked with a combination that hasn't been used in over a century. How did you unlock me? Don't ask me, man. I don't make the rules, I just break them. You know what I'm talking about? Well, you know what this means. Uh-oh. I'm glad you could make it, Analyst. It's Kurt! So it really is you. It's good to see a number of familiar faces among you. But what a cruel twist of fate that we should have to meet again like this. You're telling me. So you plan on fighting us for real too, then? There's no way we could, you know, talk you out of it. I'm afraid that doesn't appear to be an option. Since I first became conscious of my existence here, I've attempted to meditate on a number of occasions. But it appears the me before you lacks a sense of self, as it were, and so I am unable to go against the purpose for which I was created. Of course you try to meditate right away. Meh. You really are a special guy, Kurt. Well, don't think we've got any choice but to resign ourselves to the inevitable and get on with it. I believe so. I look forward to seeing what you can do. Nah. Kurt style. Fighting 3 of them from his favorite attack range isn't going to be easy. This is going to be a tough one, guys. My formation is flexible yet resilient, much like nature itself. Now, let our battle begin. By
my art, become hard as steel!
They got boners. I'm just saying. On the Shaggy Show, shit, we ain't playing. Jaeger, 29,682 HP. Kurt, disguised as a Jaeger, uses mid and long-range attacks. Kurt, 41,175 HP. A veteran bracer who uses Eastern Feng Shu to fight can adapt to different situations. Abso-freaking-lutely, man. Man. You're never out of my range. Basically Shadow Spear.
May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh with despair. May you be as dogs, ignorant and alone. Strike! Unholy spears of time!
Boom! Good times. 1, 2, 3! Basically. Hiya, even. 0. 0 style. What you get, man?
By my art, become hard as steel!
You already did that, sir. You can't do it again, you know.
Wanna see what I got?
Wanna see?
Too slow! We know what's time!
Boom! Even with defense up, that still hurts like hell. You gotta love it. Okay. That was fun. That was fun. Don't knock me across the screen.
By my art, be calming as ocean waves!
We'll heal 2,000 HP, although 2,000 isn't really that impressive, but I digress. Aha! Oh! Almost got him. That almost got the job done, ladies and gentlemen. but not quite. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Suck it, sir. Ooh. Very good. Schwartz Rebel!
By my art, be calming as ocean waves.
Stop healing, sir. Although that doesn't really heal that much or anything, but still.
By my art, be calming as ocean waves.
Now he's spamming heal. So that's kind of obnoxious. I am 1, 2, 3! Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hiya, even.
By my art, be calming
Dude,
as ocean waves.
you're obsessed with healing, man. That is, like, really getting obnoxious at this point, sir. Bum, bum, bum. Quartz Wild! Oh, they can do healing, too. Except theirs only heal 1,000. What a couple of losers, man. You're obsessed with hitting Estelle with that for some reason.
By my art, be not as you appear.
Ow. Could have done without that. Art Prominence! I just took care of that nonsense. Woo!
All right, what's next?
Anal Symbol 124. Roxy Puppet. I see I still have much room for improvement. I can only hope the knowledge I have gained from this battle will find its way to my real self as well. I don't think I've ever met anyone as serious about their training as you, Kurt. No wonder you're way stronger than when we last fought. If you take bettering yourself that seriously. Serious so delirious. With promising young bracers like you around, I can't very well afford to rest on my laurels. Still, with the skills you demonstrated there, perhaps you have a chance at defeating her. Huh? Wait a sec, I thought you were the last person we had to fight here. I'm afraid not. Another foe awaits you on this building's highest floor. Uh-oh. But don't even think of taking her lightly. He's formidable in every sense of the word. Bird is the word, even. Her martial arts skills, given her age, are nothing short of exception. So if you try challenging her with any less than your best, you won't last. You might even get a game over screen. Oh, lucky us. I thought we were home free from here, and now there's someone else. Got a really bad feeling as to who it could be, too. Not Nancy, is it? I mean, I don't know that many martial artists out there who could wipe the floor with us. No reason for me to point out the obvious now, is there? I think we all know this isn't going to be fun. I really hope we're wrong this time. Really, style. Level 124. Investigate what boldly shines its airglicent lettuce to embolden the night sky, then you shall obtain something. Blue key card. Blue key card. Key card found in the lakeside laboratory has a blue line running across the surface. Fun fact. Now we get to go open up all the blue doors, because that is just the way of it, man. Just the way of it. It's the right thing to do. Alright. Right, said Fred, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, even. Rookie guard. Ooh. Tournament invitation! Now we can do the next arena thing. What do a shirtless guy and what you're looking at now have in common? A bare chest. Found Celestial Bomb. Congratulations, by opening me, you missed out on the best weapon in the game. Grand Slam. Maybe the one who is actually empty is the person double-checking open chests all over the place. Good times. Tournament invitation. An invitation to a special invite-only martial arts tournament. Needed to participate in high-level matches. Now we can do that anytime we feel like it. Mwahaha. Grand Slam. An antique cannon made using a combustion engine. Fun. Fun times. But we got more blue doors to be opened. Goofy style, even. Oh yeah. We don't want to go out there, man. Don't want to do it. You want to go down first. Na 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 da da. Smart guy style, even. Wood gem. Hey, there's an echo in here. Echo in here. Echo in here. In here. Classic. The wood gem is basically Impede 5. Nothing wrong with that. Impede 5 style. Eight. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Divine Eye style. Evade 4. Ah, okay. Good times. Already opened this. Okay, that's that door. Whoa! Hello. For some reason I didn't think you would be there. You already opened up this, like a pool expert, and a spaghetti bender. Here we go, this is what we want. Open sesame. Celestial bomb. The bottom of this chest is a lovely mahogany. Ooh, mahogany. That's some good wood. True story. That's a fact, Jack. Mahogany is like one of the hardest woods there is. For those that didn't know. Alright, to the first floor, because we gotta go way back to, like, the first room of this place. Because that is a blue door. Smart guy style. Do, 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 do. Bum, ba, ba, bum. Oh, we never opened this one. Well, now we did. So you can shut your mouth. Gargan armor again. I rusted shut a long time ago. You must really be working out. Bullet style, even. Gargan armor. There you go, sir. That'll give you some extra defense. We want to go back to the very first room, which is right here. Alright, that's where... Again, it's backwards. You gotta keep that in mind, sir. It's another door! Those who seek to enter this door must first overcome a trial. Okay. So it's basically just a trial right off the biz at. It's another Vega Star Chamber. I mean, there are more of those than anything else, so... That's how that goes. Overcome the trial before you, then I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. That's a lot of bullshit, but they're not really a big deal. Smoke missile! You missed, sir. What a pussy and a cunt. They're the same in Star Guardian. Pretty much the same as always. Yeah, even. Little pecker. Well, this is no good. You could do one of these with cheese. Suction! Of course, it only worked on one of them. So that was kind of a waste, but I digress. Always digressing. Every day. Blind! I'm so blind! And such. Yeah. What you get, man? Get that blind out of here, sir. You missed, sir. Oh, barrage! He's got a gun! Ow, that was rude. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-ba-ba. It missed one of them. That's just sad. That's sad, sir. Knock it off. Dude, stop ganging up on poor Kevin over there. Being a little biased as far as I'm concerned. That blind out of here, dude. Blind sucks. I'll tell you what.
We're good to go.
You're so good to go. Arc Prominence! Okay. Oh, they reflect arts. I didn't even know that.
May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh with despair. May you be as garbage, ignorant and alone.
This is elemental, but I don't think it's considered an art.
Strike! Unholy spears of time!
Oh yeah, Mario time. That is a lot of explosions. Woo! Punch him in the face. Don't think he has a face, but punch him there anyway. Oof. That does mute. Although it did it to the character where it really doesn't matter. World Shaker! He's muting everybody, which isn't really a big deal at all. But I digress. I belched. Punch him in the face again. Don't call another little pervert. Kevin needs to be healed. Do, 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 do. Just slowly makes his way over. I don't know why I made him appear way over there. That's lame.
I'll save you! Yeah!
He'll save you. All that mute goes away. And then he puts it right back on. So stupid. Oh my lord. So freaking stupid. Smoke missiles. Do you like not do that and stuff? That'd be pretty cool. In fact, that would be very cool.
We're good to go!
They're so good to go. That would have accidentally ran away if this wasn't like a boss fight. Don't target people! That is rude. You know, it's rude to single someone out. Fun fact.
Savor the victory. We earned it.
Sure did. Analyst level 125. We need water or fire cores, you rat bastard. And earth as well, but you know. You have overcome the trial. Thus I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Blessing style. Blessed is he, and he is me. Oh, we know what this is about. An investigative report on Phantom Thief B, his crimes, his history, and his true identity, and his favorite Mortal Kombat characters. Imperial Chronicle Investigative Team. That drawing looks ridiculous. Look at that. People of uncertain true colors. Bracer Guild. There's a pair of scissors there. Weekly edition liberal news service. Succeeds in taking a picture of Phantom Thief B. The picture of a statue that looks like him. Phantom Thief B has had quite the lengthy and productive career in thievery in the Empire. As the amount of records we have been able to find on his crimes proves beyond a doubt. Name a famous thief. Phantom Thief B? From numerous paintings held in the Imperial Art Gallery, to a septium crystal held in the Empire's customs warehouse, to even a cutting-edge tank held in an Imperial Army research facility. He stole a tank! Who steals a tank? I mean, really? Who does that? Nothing is truly safe when he desires to steal it. His conquests aren't limited to inanimate objects. He's been guilty of pretending to be a military officer, and eloping with the wife of a Marquis on one reported occasion. He stole Marquis Ballad's wife! You can't do that! You can't do that on television! Can't even do that on an episode of MASH! Can't do it! Yet, and this is perhaps the most baffling part, there is no concrete evidence to suggest he has profited from his exploits. Rather, the objects stolen usually end up in places so bizarre, their owners are liable to faint upon hearing about them. In other cases, they are transformed into Mira, which is then rained down from the sky in areas largely inhabited by those less fortunate. Hearing this, one might be led to think him a vigilante thief, who takes from the rich and gives to the poor, but make no mistake, the truth is not so simple. The wife of the Marquis discussed earlier is a fine example of that. As of this writing, it has been a little over half a year since the elopement took place. Since then, she has remained unaccounted for. Oh boy. That's always a fun time in the Mushboom Kingdom. Many of the items stolen by him may return to the public eye in some fashion, but not all. Between his eccentric techniques and bizarre behavior regarding the objects he steals, it might appear as though his thefts are purely whims and nothing else. Upon studying the overall picture and reviewing the objects and indeed people in play, you begin to see that they all have one specific thing in common. Take the artwork stolen from the Imperial Art Gallery, for example. Each of them were works of pure genius, painted by a master of their craft. But they gained a reputation for being too complex for the target audience of such works, the nobility, and were shamefully stored away instead of placed on display. Similar could be said of the Septian crystal, known for its unparalleled beauty after being seized by customs. It was sealed away in the warehouse and doomed never to be admired by human eyes again. That's a shame. The tank, again, is one more example, with its promising development cut short. Rather than be put to good use, it was left collecting dust. As an aside, the case of the Marquis's wife does contain some striking similarities. Despite marrying her, he devoted most of his attention to his concubines and barely spared a thought for her. What a jerk. In conclusion, we can see now that the underlying motive for his actions is finding objects of beauty that have been abandoned by the world and freeing them from their foolish owners. No matter how the world may see his crimes, his motive is clear. The truth of that is evident in the cards he leaves before committing his crimes. This is the so-called liberation of beauty mentioned upon each of them. Fame's detective Nash Bridges is still looking for Phantom Thief B to this day. Phantom Thief B steals not for money, but for an ideal he believes in. And it is in this fact, we believe, are clues to his true identity. Who is Phantom Thief B? The world may never know. A number of valid theories have come about the face behind our famed thief. Unfortunately, they are all as lacking in conclusive proof as they are numerous, so it is impossible to say whether any of them are actually correct. To complicate matters further, we now even have deranged individuals coming forward pretending to be him, and allowing themselves to be captured by law enforcement. This is not to say, however, that none of the theories circulating are at all plausible. Here we will introduce 3 such theories which have developed significant followings, and may not turn out to be too far from the truth. Theory 1. Amorous Con, Artist X. X's personal history. X is known for his exceptional skill as a con artist, having faked his own identity in order to engage in romantic relationships with many noble women, including Nancy. He was as handsome as he was capable, and he was exceptionally proud in nature as well. Born to a poor family in the temperate South, he became used to stealing in order to make ends meet from a young age. According to testimony from a companion of his at the time, he was never once caught for such thefts. The reason X converted from being a common thief to a con artist is believed to have stemmed from falling in love with a noblewoman of much higher social standing than he. The rule of the aristocracy was absolute in the country he called home, also known as Beaver City, and blessed romances between those of different classes unthinkable. With that in mind, he resolved to create a false identity in order to make his dream possible. Following his first rousing success, he came to do the same on a myriad of other occasions, indulging in one forbidden affair after another. It was a mere 10 years that he was arrested on suspicion of identity fraud, but he performed a miraculous escape from prison. Ever since then, his whereabouts have remained unknown. Thoughts. Both X's peerless skills as a thief and his interest in forbidden romances with noblewomen sound remarkably like what we know of Phantom Thief B. Also worth noting is that despite using his abilities of deception to court those of vast wealth, he displayed virtually no interest in their fortunes. That's too bad. That is to say, he gained no financial benefit from his actions whatsoever. Instead, he simply lamented that he was unable to indulge in them because of something as trivial as his social class. We conclude that this attitude bears a striking resemblance to the thief's own views on beauty. Beauty style. Theory 2, tragic artist Y. Y's personal history. Y was an artist with a rather tragic past. Born to a middle-class family in the North, he was hired by an influential aristocrat to be their personal artist, producing many a stunning piece of work. However, it was later discovered that wasn't all he produced. On the contrary, he was also responsible for a number of counterfeit pieces. The one who hired him was sought to profit through ill means thanks to his work, and so he created such counterfeits under the noble's instructions. One day, however, Y suddenly left the noble's service. The reason remains unknown. He probably realized that Nash and Joe were onto him. This is where his tragedy begins. Immediately after leaving his client behind, Y received a terrible piece of news. His lover, the daughter of a respected family, had been killed in a traffic accident. While there is no evidence to prove it, while there's no evidence to prove as much, it is rumored that the noble may have had a hand in her death. R-54 style, even. Y was only spotted once more at his lover's grave before forever disappearing from the public eye. To those who knew his story, he became known as the truly tragic artist. Several years later, the noble was murdered. Thoughts. The story of Y still has several unsolved mysteries. That's a TV show. Surrounding it, and has invited much speculation, both of which have likely led to the theory that he and Phantom Thief B are one and the same. Those aren't the only reasons, naturally. Phantom Thief B has been known at times to try and dispose of counterfeits, believing them to be false beauty. This has led some to believe that Phantom Thief B may be attempting to rid the world of counterfeits, and he himself created. Lending further credibility to this is the discovery that the forgeries disposed of by Phantom Thief B were indeed the works of Y. Theory 3. Skilled martial artist Z. Not Zen, is it? Z's personal history. The story of Z is significantly different from the other two potential identities we have proposed here, making this an unusual but still plausible possibility. Z was born in the Far East as the son of a famed military family. He was an attractive, delicately built young man, but he was far more skilled at martial arts than his frame would have suggested, being blessed with great natural talent. He's also said to possess a keen, sharp mind, and there was a mild air of arrogance about him too. Z was indeed blessed in nearly every way. He came from an important family. He had skill, he had looks, and as a result he came to feel bored with the world around him. He hardly kept such thoughts to himself, in fact. He often voiced his complaints like John to anyone within earshot. These complaints persisted until one day he simply disappeared, telling no one where he was going, leaving nothing to suggest his next destination. Thoughts. Much of this theory is based on the idea of geniuses being eccentric by nature. There are some who say that the fighting style of Z had some resemblance to the peculiar skills used by Phantom Thief B. But in terms of credibility, this theory is barely a cut above many other similarly unusual suggestions. Like that time the professor was institutionalized for making outrageous suggestions. Still, the idea that the man beneath the mask is one from the East is certainly an interesting and exciting one. Leading many to wish it were true, even if they find themselves doubting it actually is. Good times. That brings us to the end of outlining three very different theories. Could X, Y, or Z be the true identity of our famed Phantom Thief? Probably not. Or is the truth perhaps something else entirely? The only way we will know for sure is to hear the truth from the man himself. Of course, whether we can trust anything he says is a discussion for another time. Postscript. After this article was first published, we received a card believed to be from Phantom Thief B himself at our office. The contents of the card are as follows. The truth of my identity is already within your grasp. My number reveals all. Judging by this, it is believed that one of the three theories proposed is the true identity of Phantom Thief B. That said, uncovering the meaning behind his words has proven to be a trying task. Will one valued reader be able to step forward and solve what we cannot? Only time will tell. So basically, you don't know shit! Side story Phantom Thief B report finished. Good times. Receive Phantom Thief's cape. And 10,000 Mira. Oh. 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 Phantom Thief's cape style. Which... Blue Blanc's cape increases odds of foes dropping items. Agility up by 20 and move up by 3. So that's something if you want to put that on, but I'm not too worried about it. Star 11. A report by the Imperial Chronicle on the true identity of Phantom Thief B. Good times.